Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Unbound playthrough. We're here on part 36, and last episode we started making our way into the Black Ferrothorn gang territory, and because of that, I did make one team change, because there was one thing that didn't make a whole lot of sense on my team, and that was the fact that I didn't have a fire type, but the team known for having a grass and steel type. So you know what? I went ahead and changed that around. Brought us Joe, the good old Talonflame, who funnily enough didn't have a fire type move, so I went ahead and told it Incinerate. Is it a good fire type move? Not particularly. Do we have a super high special attack stat? Not particularly, but you know what, it's 4 times super effective and it should get the job done nice and easily, because we don't have any other great fire types trained up at the moment, so while we don't have Flare Blitz or anything super strong like that, it doesn't make contacts, we don't get the Iron Barbs, and Ferrothorn shouldn't really be able to do anything to us, because I'm assuming once we get to the top of this place, we're going to fight a boss guy and he's going to have a very strong Ferrothorn. Just a hunch, you know? Would make a lot of sense. So, last episode we broke our way in from the sewers. We have ourselves a bunch of these guys that we have to go ahead and fight. I see this place a little bit like the Team Rocket Silphco building at the moment, where, you know, we're going to slowly climb up a bunch of floors, battle the big boss at the top. I see a lot of similarities with that. Speaking of Ferrothorn, this is why we have the Pokemon. This is why. So we can click Incinerate on this. Is it a one-shot? Oh, yikes. Okay, alright, it's not even particularly close to a one-shot. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Could it be worse? Yes. Could it be better? Also definitely yes. It could definitely be better, for sure. But he's going to swap into an Aggron anyway. We can go ahead and bring out a good old, like, Garchomp or something to deal with it. Realistically, it's just here to deal with some Ferrothorns, because they were causing slight issues before. Galvantula could deal with them decently well, but at the same time, if I have a fire type in the box, I may as well bring it. I went back anyway to go ahead and heal. Realistically, could I have used healing items? Yes. Turns out I had way more revives than I thought. I actually went to the Pokemon quickly to check that I had enough. I have 33 revives. I think I just went straight past them in the bag, so, oops. But yeah, I definitely could have healed up with just items. But, you know what, while I was there, went ahead, got the Talonflame out. At the end of the day, it should be more useful than useless. Right? Fingers crossed at least. So, while we do go through this place, I do think this is going to be the last episode of Pokemon Unbound for a little bit. This series is going to go on hiatus because I want to get Pokemon Sword finished up before the new games come out on the 19th, and realistically that has to be done before the 12th for me, because on the 12th I'm going to go have surgery. So I'm going to be in the hospital to the 19th, basically the day. So realistically, I'm not going to be able to record all of that week. When the new games come out, I'm going to want to play the new games a whole lot. Probably 2 uploads a day of the new games, maybe 3, depending on how I'm feeling, but there will be a lot of the new games. And then after the new games have been out for like a week or so, we'll continue with Pokemon Unbound. So if you're watching this in the future, then there's probably nothing different, and this series will just continue as normal if you're just going through it in a playlist or whatever. Oh no, I have to pay attention. 1, 2, 3. Okay, bottom left is 1, bottom right is 2, top left is 3, top right is 4. It was 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, and then 4. Easy peasy. Okay, alright. I'm actually kind of surprised that I managed to do that in the middle of... Not the Electrode puzzle, please. More of the memory game puzzles, please. Okay. But yeah, when the new games come out, I'll be playing a bunch of those. After the games have been out for like a week or so, we'll go back to playing Pokemon Unbound a bunch. That's kind of how I'm planning on doing things at the moment. Alright. Here. I hate this so much. Okay, we're good. We're good. And you know what? I'm not even going to try and get out of here normally. I'm just going to accept my fate, jump on the Electrode, let my legs get blown off, and then go to the next floor. That is the plan. Oh Christ. 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 1. Okay. 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 541, 541, 541, 541, 541. If I keep it in my mind as a number, then it becomes much easier for me. I remember numbers very well. Sure, ha! You think I'm gonna go let a little punk like you actually crack the code just because you're smart enough to get this far in? It don't mean it's gonna be all easy getting to Bob's. I like the fact that his name is Bob, so I think his name is just Barbara. You know, and his parents were just bullies, and they decided to name their child just like this big old tough guy. They just called him Barbara. I hope that's the case. I'm gonna keep you so busy you're gonna forget the code and have to start all over again. 541. 541. Don't worry, I got a strategy, okay? I have a strategy in mind. I'm glad that I did the strategy because the other ones were in corners, which made it easier. And I'm also glad that I was in the middle of talking about something, so I came up with a strategy to keep it in my mind, because if not, I might be struggling right now. But now I don't feel so bad. Incinerate crits and still doesn't care the ferrothorn. That's an oof. That's an oof. I did also change some items around, for example, Talonflame's holding berry juice. Don't get me wrong. Berry juice is trash. Okay, I just didn't have another item that I could put on it. If we had like a charcoal or something, I'd put a charcoal on this Pokemon instead, but I didn't have one, so oh well. I also put the Lax Incense on Gengar because Gengar wasn't holding an item either. Realistically, I could have taken the Wise Glasses off and put the Wise Glasses onto Gengar, as we don't have Galvantula with us anymore, but you know what? That's fine. Fine. Lax Incense, theoretically, can be way more useful, because if they miss a move, that's amazing. Don't get me wrong, 10% damage is, you know, a respectable amount of damage, honestly. For example, right now it would secure me this free hit KO, where at the moment I don't actually know if we're going to get the free hit KO. Still. It would be nice if they could just go ahead and miss all of their moves. That would be greatly appreciated. Still, Talonflame, kind of doing what it needs to do with Incinerate. It's definitely not the move that I want to be using on my Talonflame, for sure. Flare Blitz would be so much better. But you know what? It's something. Sork? Do you think we can one-shot a Sork with dual Wing Beat? I believe. The Sturdy won't save you now. Oh, you don't need it. Okay. I thought it was going to at least need the Sturdy. Maybe you're going to go for like... Oh, that's... Yep. That'll do it. That'll put the Talonflame in the dirt. That's for sure. That's unfortunate. Either way, we have a Ribombee. We can outspeed. We can hit this thing with Dazzling Gleam, and then we should be fine. Did he have 3 Pokemon or 4? Endure, that's fine. That just wastes time. That's all you're doing. You are just wasting time, my dude. 541, by the way. 541, okay? The one at the far left is 5. I'm keeping it in my mind, okay? Don't think I've forgotten. We're gonna get through this puzzle, okay? 541. Sork's level, 51. You know what that helps me remember? 541. We got this. We got this. We have a 4 in the middle of our HP number. 4. 541. Did you forget yet? No. No, I'm making very, very, very important things to keep it in mind. Next, go left. That's true. Now go up. That's not true. Now go right. Actually, go left. Now spin around. Hold on, spin around. Okay, alright. 5, 4, 1. I'm the best. You think you're so smart cracking those codes below, don't you? But are you smart enough to crack the code to this door? Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, don't say that nerds made it. It'll make me sound like a nerd. Wait, hold on. Don't say that. Wait. Not a nerd. Not a nerd. Not a nerd. Anything in this one? Nope. Okay. Is there another one that I'm gonna have to remember? Doesn't look like it. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of glad about that. The limit on my numbers that I can remember in my head is somewhere near 17, so I think I'd be fine. But you know what? If I don't have to remember that many, that's nice. Because there was a period in time when I got very, very competitive with a couple of friends over a website called the Human Benchmark. Some of you may have heard of it, but it's basically just this site that compares, you know, like your averages, your reaction time, for example, typing speed, memory, and that, and you compare it to, like, average other humans. In theory. But I got very, very competitive with that website, and I basically wanted to make sure that I was in, like, the top 10% of people in, like, all of those categories, so I kept playing it over and over again and trained myself. And I was especially good at the chimp test. On the Human Benchmark, there is a category called the chimp test, and I think I got like a 19, which put me in the top 0.1% of people, and I felt really good about myself. That aside, though, we're playing Pokemon and not talking about the Human Benchmark. Although, when I talk about the Human Benchmark, it makes me want to go and do it really badly. How do we want to lead with this? Probably just Talonflame, right? I don't see why we wouldn't take Talonflame. Who you bozos think you are coming into my home and attacking my goons? With the black ferrothorn, and I'm Bobs, the leader. Do you really want to keep messing with us? We'll destroy you in an instant. Hey, that's part of my name. With the black colors, that's also part of my name. And we're gonna take you black ferrothorns out. This town will be ours by morning. Why is there a chancey there? Is that where I'm gonna respawn if I fail? The Black Carlos? These guys must be that low-level gang I've been hearing about. You think it's funny to steal our turf and supplies? Someone ought to put you in your place, and that someone ought to be me. Who is this Carlos these guys keep talking about? I'm gonna take him out and teach you a lesson you won't forget. Hi. That might be me. This fella right here. He ain't near strong enough to take Carlos out. He'll be crushed trying. You really think some kid can beat me? Bobs? Barbara? Barbalina? Come on now. I lead the Black Ferrothorn. I am the Black Ferrothorn. Come at me whenever you're ready, kid. We'll see who the real toughest chump in Antisa City is. I wouldn't put it past him to cheat in your fight. Oh, here we go. Here comes a gimmick. Let me give your Pokemon something special I whipped up to even the playing field. Are you gonna use the stat enhancers on me? Did you use the stat enhancers? Can I, like, see the effect or anything? Because, I mean, if I get into the fight and it's like a special attack boost, I don't want to be leading with Talonflame. Although, actually, Incinerate being stronger would be nice. I think we just lead with Talonflame. Let me see how this goes. Let's see who the real toughest chump in Antisa City is. I don't know what he's going to lead with. I would assume a Ferrothorn, right? Right? Pangoro. Well, that's... yeah, that... okay. Alright, well... Alright. I get stat boosts. Aura Flare to life. What kind of boosts? Defense throws. Okay. Does he have Wicked Blow? Defense drastically rose. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm gonna bulk up once and really hope he doesn't have Wicked Blow. Because if I can do my bulk up roost strategy, that would be amazing. Rock Slide. Well, that's not good. We do live surprisingly well, actually. If we were to bulk up again, would we live and be able to roost? I kind of want to try it. I'm going to try it. This puts us at +3 defense. That Rock Slide did just under 100. We should live this. Crunch. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. The defense drop isn't fine. The defense drop is annoying. We're just going to roost, which gets rid of our flying typing, so Rock Slide actually hits us weaker, actually, which is nice. Crunch, don't defense drop me again. Okay. We bulk up. Alright, we're back to the +3. My dual wing beat at this point is back to being neutral, essentially. There's one scary thing that can happen. And I don't want to see it. But if he was to, you know, perhaps land a special 1 in 16 chance, that would be bad. That would be really bad. I'm gonna dual wing beat and not be super greedy. I can calm my greed. Oh wow, I should be more greedy. Okay, alright, we're gonna be more greedy. We're gonna be more greedy. We're gonna bulk up like twice more. Alright, we're here for the greed. The greed is a part of me, and I refuse to let it go. We're gonna bulk up, because we know that we can live a Rock Slide. We just have to hope that there is no luck on his side. Ideally, he would, like, miss the Rock Slide. That would be great. But we can just roost as soon as we get into a range where things look like they could be a little bit scary. Remember, roost is priority as well, so even if he does send out something really, really fast that's causing us some trouble, we can actually just go ahead, roost up with Gale Wings, which is pretty nice. Plus we have the Gale Wings, meaning that we're just going to outspeed, like, everything. We are a Jolly Nature rather than Adamant, which isn't ideal for what I'm doing, but also this is fine. We are going to roost one more time, then dual wing beat and take this thing out and see where we go from there. I think we should be pretty good to go in this fight. I don't see this fight going particularly badly. He's also not getting any crits. I'm going to say it out loud now, because I should be able to take out the Pangoro. He didn't have Wicked Blow, which would ruin my plan. Which is good, because it's meant to be on Urshifu, not Pangoro, but, you know, Mo had Wicked Blow for whatever reason, because he needed to be more insane, I guess. be to level up, which actually does matter right now, because our stats are going to be boosted nicely. Scrafty, do you have Intimidate? Aura Flare to life. Is it just physical defense? Defense drastically rose. Fine with that, we're just going to dual Wing Beat. Our attack is nice and high now, so it shouldn't be as important. Oh my god, we are very strong. So close. Don't counter. Dragon Dance, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. In every sense of the word, that is fine. That does not affect us in the slightest. We just dual Wing Beat again. We are Gale Wings. The speed does not matter. We'd probably outspeed with Incinerate anyway. Maybe I should have went for Incinerate just so I didn't have the miss chance. But you know what? That's fine. 4 Pokemon. Send out like a Heracross. Muk. Alolan Muk. Okay. Physical defense? Wish I had special attackers right now. We're just gonna do a Wing Beat again. Game? Game? The game froze. The game has froze. Huh. I guess we'll get back to this point. I'm gonna have to do a reset. Muk. Okay, Scrafty hasn't come out yet, but Muk's come out earlier this time, but we are in the same situation. Again, I'm gonna click dual Wing Beat. If it crashes again, we might have a problem. We've got a problem. Dual Wing Beat, nice. Paralyzed. Incinerate, it's gonna take out ferrothorn. I guess if Muk comes out, I just swap very quickly into something else. Scrafty? Muk. Alright, we are gonna swap out into Garchomp. It does mean that Scrafty could be an issue, but at the same time, if I want to actually get through this, I assume that I just can't use this Pokemon. Which is a shame. Muk breaks the game. No matter what I do. Huh. This work? Okay, so as long as Talonflame isn't out at the same time as Muk. Okay, let's try this again then. Let's try this again. Okay, we got a lead. We can't have Muk come out when Talonflame is in, or it crashes the game. The one time I have a flawless strategy that's going to sweep through a team, this has to happen. Is this part of the cheating that was on about? Is this intentional? I don't think it should be. I don't think it's intentional, but it's definitely annoying. We're going to get a defense boost, that's fine. Yup, he's going to get his crazy defense boost, that's fine. I doubt the Pangoro is going to stay in. I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam just in case. Yep, there we go. He's going to swap out, that's fine. We know that Talonflame can realistically deal with everything else on his team other than this Muk. Because between these attempts, I've taken out everything other than the Muk with Talonflame. So we should be fine. I'm just going to Pollen Puff. My only goal is getting damage off on this thing before Talonflame comes in. Half HP is fine. Gunk Shot, I imagine, is going to one-shot us. It would be nice if we could live because we have the defense boost. We do not live because of the defense boost. That is okay. We don't have great moves to deal with it. Garchomp realistically is our best Pokemon to deal with it, but it's a physical attacker, so it's not going to hit super duper hard. However, it is super effective and a Mega Garchomp's attack stat. Oh? Is it going to be defense again? I would like it if it was something different. Okay, it is not something different. It's just going to be defense every time. That's fine. We can Bad Tantrum and crash. Oh. The that mean I need to take out the Muk with Rabombi because the Rabombi is the only thing that doesn't crash the game? Or is it just when it goes for a specific move? I guess it's when it's going for a move. So if it's going for... if it's going for Gunk Shot, it doesn't crash me. If it goes for whatever its other move is, it's crashing the game. So I need it to use Gunk Shot. I need it to exclusively use Gunk Shot. That's such a pain. Okay. I mean, we'll Pollen Puff, do as much damage as possible. Pollen Puff again. We need him to, like, miss Gunk Shot 3 times or something, I guess, in that case. I'm assuming even if I go into this... Yeah, okay. Well, I think I am well and truly stuck here, so I guess the episode has to end here, sadly. Because any time that this Alolan Muk goes for any move other than Gunk Shot, it crashes the game and just freezes in place. Meaning I need to bring a team probably of like 3 or 4 Rabombis and then the Talonflame, which can actually do what it needs to do, so that he goes for Gunk Shot against all of the Rabombis, because if he clicks Crunch or Ice Punch, or possibly Minimize, I don't really know which move that he's going for in these situations. Obviously, I'm assuming he's going for Ice Punch against Garchomp, so that's got to be crashing it. I'm assuming it's going for Crunch against Pokemon like Talonflame, so that's crashing it. So it seems like, because of the fact that these battles are always the same, like when you go into a battle, you can't just like save state your way through it to try and like re-roll results, meaning I can't sit here and wait for him to get paralyzed 4 turns in a row or whatever with Rabombi to actually continue. So it's kind of unfortunate, but we have to end off the episode right here because it just freezes. And I mean, I can reset, sure, but it still just freezes if I go in with any Pokemon other than Rabombi, meaning kind of convenient time to say that I was going to take a slight break from this game because it gives me time to work out how to get past this complete roadblock. So, this is going to be the end of Pokemon Unbound for a while, probably until early December, when the new games have, you know, had their weeks of enjoyment, I would say. Expect early December for this game to come back, and we will have to come back with a whole bunch of Rabombi. Yeah, it is an unfortunate way to have to, like, stop right before we take a break, but there's no way through. I mean, I've checked all of these Pokemon. Even if I was to bring a Azumarill, for example, Azumarill's a physical attacker. Even if I brought 3 Azumarills, which could get hit by Gunk Shot, I don't know if it would even be enough to take it out. So I'm probably going to go and grab more Rabombis before the start of next episode. So if you guys have somehow enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, I guess, and hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!